Tally ho, my name's KingFishOcean and welcome back to Doki Doki fucking Literature Club. In the last episode, spoiler warning and trigger warning, Sayori fucking hung herself. She's dead now. She's gone. And this fucking shit's here. And now we're gonna fucking play more. I'm just gonna fucking, can I load my save game? File error, characters, Sayori the file is missing a corrupt. Okay, the save file's corrupt, start a new game. No, I don't want to start a... never... Okay. I will quickly say, by the way, I do know what happens in some of this. I know some of the stuff that happens, and I know the ending. I haven't experienced it all for myself, though. This is why I'm playing this, because I want to experience this part of the game and the first part of the game for myself. So let's just fucking get... Okay. That... See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is... my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works for you because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off just running away. However, I just sigh and I had to look in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's only a school day like any other. Yeah, fucking feels like one! Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I'll always tell myself about the time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time in games and anime. Preach, son. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any here that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Shinsuke? Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Not really! Ah, yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having a good smile with me so genuinely feels... So, what did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies I could use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? I guess she had a debate about it. Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. You were already in the club. I'm confused. This club was already existing, Sayori was a part of it. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find members for something that sounds so boring. They used to be 4, but apparently Sayori's gone now. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature club can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Natsuki. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess, but besides, member's a member, right? Did Monika just say she? Cute girl, I wonder. Hey, Shinsuke, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me very happy. She bats her eyelashes. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Shinsuke. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Why do you have a crush on me now? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Same. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! That was a bit weird. I brought a guest with me. Whoa! The fuck was that? I guess.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Shinsuke. I'm really nervous right now. Oh god. All the words escaping this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name's apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably your first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice meeting you. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, I guess it's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Shinsuke in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Is it me or are the sprites moving differently? You know how they usually move when they're talking? It feels like they're going... It feels like I know that's a weird thing to do, but like it feels like they're coming at the screen, like just like... Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know...
Sorry. She didn't make the cupcakes, I bet. I didn't forget that, I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Tea club is still a thing! Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Shinsuke? The girls have a few desks around arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. You can't see it, but I've just put my hand on my chair because I'm like, I want to sit back right now because I'm fucking terrified that she's going to jump scare me or something. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But they make school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I hate doing Yuri right now, because I do her voice closer up because it's quieter, and then you can pick it up on the microphone, but I have to get close to the screen and I don't want to because it's scaring the shit out of me right now. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Is Monika turning into a bitch now? Like, what's happening? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Shinsuke, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I quietly muttered to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Someone say manga! Someone say manga! Looks like she has something to say, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about thinking it after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I just came to realize something. Because it's meant to be one of those games where you're picking one of the girls, I feel like you should get a decision on what you actually read that then that kind of reflects the girl that you're trying to go after. So if you like manga, that's Natsuki's option. If you like more classy kind of literature and stuff, that can go to, or whatever, more complex stuff, that can go towards Yuri. Maybe something in the middle for, like, Monika. Although saying that, we didn't get a choice for Monika, did we? And Sayori could just be like, I don't know, just like children's books or just something cute and whatever. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her finger, of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a fucking loop? I'm gonna say it now. You may have noticed, you may have not. There's actually a lot of dialogue in this game that hints to what's going on here. That hints to what this game is and what is going on. And that is one of them. I'm not gonna say more about it, but that is one of the fucking lines. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just,
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the club meeting last week. It looked like you were working on a poem called—
Don't say it out loud! Get that back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I guess that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
But Natsuki averts her eyes. Or gaze, whatever.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just a coincidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. One must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share theirs, hers, whatever. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us all to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, Shinsuke? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. What the fuck is this fucking game and what's happening? I never said I would join the club. Monika may have just convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stood back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought that. These girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Shinsuke. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. You fucking guilt-tripping bitch! Fuck you and your green eyes! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Well, I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Shinsuke? Yeah, could be fun, right? You really scared me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just felt like if you had just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Just so you know.
Shinsuke, I'm super happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Shinsuke, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No! Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. No it won't. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Fine, I'll fucking read it. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Are we still doing this? I'm not sure what's happening, but I guess I'm gonna try and appeal to Natsuki now. 'Cause why not? Precious. Boop. She likes boop. That's a good fucking time. Hat. Sweet. Warm. Strawberry. Flower. Embrace. Oh fuck, that was her. Okay. I thought I was gonna get like a perfection though. Kitty. Cute. That's a bit easy, that one. Poof! Sparkle. Fuck. I should have guessed vibrant because of atmosphere. My nose. Fuck! Chocolate. Heartbeat. Kiss. And beauty. And fucking Doki Doki. Okay. Okay then. Cool. Good talk. Good fucking talk. Hi again, Shinsuke. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, to say the fucking least. But at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay. Right. Yuri.exe stopped working properly. Okay, good to know. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shinsuke. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Fucking overwhelming? Bitch, you don't even know. Also, is it me or did the music get more higher pitched? Okay, no fucking way. No. Yuri's getting fucking closer. I was just looking at the top of the fucking screen for a second, staring into space. She's getting closer. She's moving. Let me put my mouse there. Just watch it fucking carefully. I'll leave it on for a couple seconds. That's a bad example, maybe. I'll put it there. That's the point that her head's at. Look at the head. It's going up. She's fucking getting closer. No, fuck off. Fuck off. Did it stop? Okay, just gonna help us into overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive head first into literature and you're not accustomed to it. Okay, hi Natsuki Glitch. Glitchski.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here or hang out or whatnot, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Something. Certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room.
Did Monika?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manganika? Mangaka? Manga? Manga's literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Shinsuke. The room's also turning. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that after you ask. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's nothing like that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl being accidentally so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, it fixed. Thank God, because I'm still on fucking Jesus Christ, this is doing things to me. Not in that way. I mean, it's doing, like, bad things to me. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Amanda to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, which that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Looking for something in there?
Fucking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right room. Right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right?
Manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feeling. I got a close look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you gotta judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Shinsuke.
Don't judge a book! Okay, I won't judge books anymore. I'll walk in and I'll be like, oh, you books are great. Even you, the one that's saying that Hitler was a great man and he should do more, he should still be alive and should be the real ruler of the world. I'm not gonna judge books anymore because that's what this game's trying to teach me, to not judge fucking books. It's gonna teach me. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like this.
Why's that? Guess it's easier to be closer together.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Now that I can say it's a particularly bad thing, I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki wants to get inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, and much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something like that with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. How could something so cute now be something so fucking terrifying? I don't like that she's so close. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I don't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get any friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I never really got the idea of people in, like, Japan and our schools and stuff leaving things at school. I think it's because we don't do that here. In like, the lowest school that we go to, like, the first school that you're in, pretty much, you have, like, little books and things, like, and paper or whatever that sometimes you'll leave in, like, these little, like, trays and stuff, or lockers, or the teacher collects it or whatever. But in secondary, you just take everything home with you. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. It's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
It's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. You're gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. What if there's achievements for this game? No, it's really random, I just thought about it. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Okay. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to get... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Shinsuke. She's fine. It just happens every now and again. So I always keep a snack bar in my bag for her. Is she like diabetic or something like that? Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I'd rather not. I'd rather fucking not. But you know what? Because I'm freaked the fuck out right now and kind of want to cry, I'm gonna go fucking lie down for a while and just rock back and forth and hope that things will be okay. So that's my way of saying I'm gonna end the episode here. I have no idea if I can save my game anymore, but it deleted my save games. My girlfriend's gonna be pissed. She started this game the other day and she's like 2 hours into it. She's gonna cut somebody. That's gonna be great. But thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!